It's currently late evening. It's very likely that by the time I finish recording today, the sun will have already gone down. Welcome to SleepyCove ASMR. Thanks for joining me. And today, we're going to be playing some more Stardew Valley. Pick up right from where we left off last time. And before we get into it, I'd like to say that I'm excited because I got a foam for my microphone. And I think it makes really nice noises. But beyond that, it's going to help with making sure that my voice isn't cracking too much, and so that there's not so much breath sounds when I'm trying to talk. And so hopefully this will be a lot better than my previous videos in terms of sound quality. So I think it's time to get started and see where we left off. Once again, that's me right there. And I've got more money than when we started last time. I've got a lot of cords on me because I've got my Xbox controller. I've got my phone plugged in. And what else do I have? My microphone as well. Alright, I need to take this to the museum. Maybe we can do that today. I think that'd be fun. And copper, earth crystals. I don't know if... Okay, I can put it on this row here. That's good. And I was looking up this game a bit. It's like I said last time, I'm so new to it. And one of the things I saw suggested was to sell the parsnip seeds and then buy some potatoes instead. And so I think we're going to do that today as well. It looks like my character's already a bit sleepy with his energy bar, but that's okay. Oh, I got a letter. How do I get this? Missing. I lost my favorite axe. If you find it, please return ASAP. I'm having a tough time without it. There's 250 gold in it for whoever finds the thing. Robin. I'd really like to do that. Find the axe. She was cutting wood south of Marnie's ranch. So it looks like we've got quite a bit of things that we can do today. And the days in this game go by very, very quickly. And so, let's see. Okay. So first things first. I think that we'd like to... What's this? I'm looking for someone to bring me 20 copper ores to see if any more gems are hidden inside. 200 gold on the delivery. So that's really good, actually. Looks like I'm gonna be a busy little Stardew Valley guy today. And that's okay. I don't know how much copper I have. Before we accept that, I'd like to check. I've already got 22, so let's go and accept that. Because last time, if you remember, I went through the mines and as soon as I got enough, it was too late for me to be able to bring it to Clint. And so this time we're going to. And where did we say that he was? That he is at this blacksmith, I think. So let's go looking. Gonna get this done bright and early in the morning. And he's gonna be so happy that he's gonna give us lots of money. There he is. I see you, Clint. Oh, wait. Oh, and this is the museum. This isn't Clint. I thought it was. Let's see. Oh, this is cool. I got a reward. And my journal's updated. Archaeology. Gunther asked if you'd consider donating any new artifacts or minerals you find to the museum. He says he'll compensate you by way of occasional rare goods. And this time he's giving us 250 gold. And I'll accept that. We're going to be able to buy that backpack sometime soon. And that makes me very happy. Still very, very lost in Pelican Town. I think this is it. Clint, I'm here with... Oh no. You see, what Clint's trying to pull on me here is he wants me to find 20 new pieces of copper ore, and he's not going to accept the ones that I already got for him. Ooh, what's this? Break stones, used to chop wood. Copper trash can. Well, I'm not too pleased about that, Clint. I already went through the mines the other day. Oh, what's this? I like this. Joja Cola. Feel your life. Join us, Thrive. Wallpaper. I don't think I want that, but I do want these potato seeds. I bet this guy is where I sell stuff to. Membership is now available. You'll be able to make improvements in the community with the help of our dedicated personnel for a fee, of course. Oh, what's the fee? Oh, and another thing. Mayor Lewis promised us that if anyone else joined up, he'd let us turn that old community center into a JoJo warehouse. Isn't that wonderful? I don't know if I think that's so wonderful. It's 5,000 gold anyway. No. He wants to turn the community center into a warehouse. I'd much rather... What is it? I'd much rather renovate the community center. Shane's hard at work. He doesn't seem interested in talking. Okay, Shane. Yeah, I don't really like that. I think I'd rather renovate the community center so that we can maybe have some fun kind of events go on in town. I don't know if that's an option in the game, but I think I'd prefer that to a warehouse for that JoJo Mart. Who's this? I'm going to organize my clothes today. I'll have to throw out all of last year's styles to make room for new ones. Okay, Haley, that sounds fun. Do I have a gift? I don't. Because I remember last time as well, I wanted to start giving people gifts. And I didn't really get around to it except for Linus. I gave him a flower, I think, because he was sad. And so maybe I should work on getting some more gifts that I can give to people. And what's this? I probably talked to her already too. I hope you're farming in a sustainable way. The valley's ecosystem is fragile. Absolutely, Emily. Very sustainable on the Sweet Reverie farm. I keep pressing that button when I want to look at the map. Let's see. Willow Lane. So what I'd like is to sell my parsnips. I bet it's at the general store that I can sell parsnips. I'm not sure. We can give it a try. So many houses. I'd like to get a house in town, and I think I'd like to upgrade my house on the farm as well. But I'm not too sure. Oh, here we go. See, this guy can buy my parsnip seeds, and then he can sell me potato seeds. Did you see that the JoJo Mart, if I'm not mistaken, was charging 63 coins for their potato seeds? See, I don't like that. I think that it'd be much better for us to spend our money here. 2,000 gold, so I'm almost there. Who's this? I wonder if I can get Pierre to cook dinner tonight. Pierre, you better cook some dinner. And then I want to come over for some dinner. That reminds me of a number of years ago, I was going to a film festival to watch. Who's this? Why can't I talk to her? It's weird. She seems kind of frozen. But there was the new Jean-Luc Godard movie, Goodbye to Language 3D, was playing. And I really, really wanted to go, but I couldn't get any tickets. And then I saw a posting from my friend that he was supposed to be getting some tickets from one of his friends, but he couldn't make it anymore. And so he was wondering if anybody wanted to take them. And I, of course, said that I would very much want to take them. And this is Plantos. And so I go to this guy's house, and it turns out they're having like a big family dinner. And I'm standing in the doorway and I see like all these relatives, and I'm kind of out of place. And then, so he goes to get the tickets, and I think it was his wife at the door. And we're chatting a bit, and then she's like, "Oh, did you want to grab something to eat? We've got so much." And I was just kind of like, "No, I'll be fine." Because I didn't really want to intrude. And it was kind of weird. But it was kind of funny too. So I got my movie tickets, and then I went to this movie with a friend. And so before we went, we stopped by a bar across the street. Let me double check this. South of Marnie's Ranch. And we went to this bar across the street. And I think we just grabbed some drinks. We didn't have any food. But then afterwards we went to Denny's, which was really nice. I really enjoyed the movie. My friend did not. And I don't know if I'd like it if I were to see it again. But I thought it was kind of fun. It played with the 3D glasses in ways that movies don't generally do, which makes sense why they don't normally. But I thought it was still really cool that they kind of experimented a little with it. And I don't remember what it was about. I remember thinking at the time that it maybe wasn't about anything so much as I found the axe. Look at this. I'm so good at this. Better return it to Robin. Well, Robin, where do you live? He's not at this farm. Who is Robin? That's what I want to know. I guess if I go into town, I'll probably come across her. But yeah, this movie was kind of, to me at the time, kind of an excuse for, I don't know, because I viewed art, at least at the time, as this thing that you do that doesn't particularly need purpose. And so to try to convey a message or meaning through your artwork was kind of besides the point to me. Is Robin this guy? And to a large extent, I think that I'd still agree with that. Um, but I've also come to realize that that's not always the case. And I think that for a while, for me, I thought that's just what art always was. Maybe it says in here. But I did find it. But yeah, I don't think that art needs meaning as a driving force. I think that there often is meaning. There's probably always meaning in art. However, sometimes that is secondary to the main driving factor of why somebody wants to create art, right? Dear Jordan, tomorrow we're holding the Egg Festival in the town square. You should arrive between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. if you'd like to attend. You wouldn't want to miss the annual egg hunt. See, this is exactly what I want in real life, and this is what I want in Stardew Valley. It's just all these really fun events that you can go to. I'm absolutely going to go to that egg hunt tomorrow. I'm not even so concerned right now about farming. I'm just enjoying my time. But yeah, so back to art. And my rambling about it is that for me, a lot of the time, being creative, I suppose, is in and of itself the purpose. It's this thing that you feel the need to do. And sometimes you don't, and sometimes maybe you need to jumpstart your creative drive again after a period of time where maybe you're having a dry spell. This weather makes me thirsty. Me too. But yeah, so sometimes you need to jumpstart it a bit. But otherwise, it's this internal need, I'd say, that you simply have to act upon. And obviously, if you don't act on it, you'll be fine, but I'm trying to find Robin. I don't like this, that I can't find her. I'm assuming Robin's a girl at least, but I could be wrong. Home of Robin, the carpenter's shop. Let's go. But let's see what Robin says first. So she says, "Hey, you found my axe. What a relief. I almost chopped my toe off with the other one I was using. Thank you." Of course. And now I get this money. Give me that money. This is so good. What's this one? Craft a scarecrow, forging ahead. Lots of fun stuff, but what does Robin sell? Let's see. Wood, stone, window, a box lamp. I bet that's better than the candle, and then I could have this cozy armchair. It can be placed as decoration. I have a feeling. Oh, I want this phone. It reminds me of Mulholland Drive. There's a lot of cool stuff I can get. And I can be placed inside. So I can get 2 beds. But what if I want a bigger bed? That would be good too. I took a bit of a break because the recording stopped abruptly, so I decided to take my opportunity to go for a quick smoke. We were in the middle of looking at all this stuff, though. I guess we mostly got through it all. And I was rambling. That's not where I want to go. I was rambling about art. I do feel that sometimes I can start rambling and I'd like to see a frog. Sebastian says we could see a frog in this weather. But I start rambling and I lose track of what I'm saying because I get distracted by the game. And then I end up just saying the same thing over and over and over and over again. Which is okay, but maybe a bit monotonous. So I'm going to try to get through what I was talking about this art thing. I suppose the thing is that when I was a lot younger, and not super young, mind you, but in my early 20s, and, high school as well. So when I started getting into art was maybe when I was I want to say like 14 or something like that. And then that carried through high school and then to my early 20s. I had this opinion, and I think that it's because of how I approached art, that people didn't really have anything to say in their movies and their paintings. And it's kind of weird now that I think of it, but it was just this view I had that people would kind of just do things because they wanted to, which I think is an okay approach. It's an approach that I take a lot of the time, but it's definitely not the approach that everyone takes, and maybe not even the approach that most people take when it comes to creating their art. A lot of the time, when it comes to me making, let's say, a script, because that's one thing that I like doing most, perhaps. So I'll be making a script, and it kind of just comes to you in different different speeds, I guess, which will be, or in different scenes, and how can I explain it? Different flashes is how it comes to you. And so it's really, I think it's an early night for my guy to go sleep, and let's see. I can't see the time, but we'll go to sleep now. because the recording bar for my screen recording is blocking the time of day. But we can go to the Egg Festival. I think that's at 9 o'clock, so we still got some time. But yeah, so it's being set up. Come back later. Oh, they're setting up the festival. I'm so excited. And I don't have like different clothes to wear. I wonder how you get more. I think that would be fun if I had like, that's something I like in The Sims. When you go, and there's like those little events or whatever, and you can dress up for them. I think that would be nice. But yeah, and so I'll be working on a story, and it kind of like it's a broad idea at first. Like right now, I know that I want to write something that's a horror movie, and I know that I don't know, but what I'm going with right now is that it's this couple driving down a long stretch of highway in the middle of the night, and that's just kind of the image I have right now. And then I recently watched No Vacancy, and then that's how that movie starts. And so I'm always worried that, I'll start an idea and then I'll watch something. And then all of a sudden, it's like, well, that was my idea. Not exactly, but it still seems close enough that people could accuse me of stealing something. And I don't know, at that point, I feel when it comes to theft of ideas, it's kind of a tricky thing, because the fact of the matter is that nothing that you say or do is really going to be all that original. And I don't know how much I believe that, because I do. But then I think of, like new music genres that sprout up, and they do have their roots in other genres. A lawn flamingo, a plush bunny? Why can't I get this plush bunny? I don't have enough money for the bunny. And strawberry seeds. 8 days. I kind of want strawberry seeds. Uncolored. Set can be placed inside your house. What is that? A pastel banner. Decorative pitchfork. Lots of kind of fun stuff. I feel like I should have got some gifts to give to these people. But actually, it doesn't look like I can select any of my tools here, and so I think it's safe to say that I wouldn't be able to give them any gifts. Vincent loves this festival. It's a joy to see him so happy. Well, who's Vincent? I've been up since dawn, coloring eggs. It's always my favorite part of the season. Okay, and who's this kind of scary looking dude? Eggs definitely have a place in the well-balanced diet. Well, I think what I'm supposed to do is try to find some eggs. And they're not in here. But yeah, and so I guess what I'm saying with the theft or the plagiarism is that you'll get an idea, and chances are that already exists somewhere. But the trick is that it still came from you instead of just straight up stealing beat for beat somebody else's story or piece of work. If it's, I guess, where I feel it's okay is so you can draw inspiration from people. And obviously you want to put a lot more of yourself in there. I don't know what I'm supposed to do at the festival. I mean, I can kind of hang out with these people, but maybe I can sit. No, I can't really do much. I look forward to these gatherings. It makes the valley feel like a real community. Maybe I'll just pretend I'm talking to these guys about art. And so you're going to want to obviously put more of yourself in there and take it somewhere fresh as can be. But also, if it's something that came from you, then I don't think it matters if there's something that's very similar to it that exists. I'll see something that feels very, 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 very close to... I want to get these hors d'oeuvres. Oh no, Pam spiked the punch. That's just between you and me. Okay. But yeah, it'll be very, very close to something that I've been working on. And I feel like it was a waste to work on that thing I was doing. But at the same time, I think what you can come to realize is that somebody who makes a piece of artwork that's similar to something that you've done, chances are they've simply come from a similar place that you have. What's this guy doing? I don't know where to find any of the eggs. I think that's what I'm supposed to do, but somebody that has a similar, comes from a similar place with their art and possibly consumes similar media and finds inspiration in similar places, right? Because taste isn't something that's unique, and a lot of people can have very similar taste to you, and that's what I think is happening when you see something that feels like something you've made. It's just somebody that's similar to you expressing themselves in a way that you do, and that's okay. Yeah, we'll leave the egg festival. Oh, it's so dark. Did we have fun at the festival? I think it was okay. I didn't find any eggs though. which makes me a little sad. Okay, so I think that's where we're going to end things. I didn't really know what to do in the Egg Festival. I think I was missing something, but I'll have to look into that. Thanks for tuning in. I hope that you got some tingles and that maybe even you got kind of sleepy. So, have a good night or a good day, whatever it may be, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.